I have yet to meet an elementary school student who doesn't have the dream of going to college. Our job is to help them understand what it actually takes to be successful along that college prep pathway.
When I was accepted into Rainier Scholars, I had a lot of mixed emotions. I was really excited because I could start the journey, but I was also very confused because I didn't know what Rainier Scholars was at the time.
I felt excited, overwhelmed, nervous, and what's gonna happen in my life now.
Good morning, Rainier Scholars!
So I guess I was kind of nervous, but at the same time it was okay, I'm ready for this.
We knew Rainier Scholars was right for us because they were going to be able to give Elijah opportunities that we might not be able to have any other way.
Rainier Scholars was right for Norbu and our family because it was the program that was going to mold him, bring out the best in him, and push him a little more than we as a parent could.
Me personally, not having too much experience in the academic world and kind of having someone there to help us maneuver through that world. It gave us me particularly, a boost of confidence.
Rainier Scholars has the network that we as parents didn't necessarily have or don't have, and so they are helping us navigate through this system.
You are a person of color in this world with less historical access to academic enrichment, right? I think that's what you come in hearing. And then right behind that is, and you're worthy to get it.
When I came to Rainier Scholars, a lot of the people here and a lot of my friends here were Black or were people of color, and they showed me that it wasn't bad to be smart and to look a certain way or to talk a certain way. And it has helped me a lot more than I give it credit for, because I wouldn't have had the mentality that I have today of being able to feel comfortable being Black and educated and articulate if I hadn't come here.
Being part of a community where everyone's making sacrifices for their child to learn and prepare for those next steps in life is really fulfilling. You look to your right or left and you're next to parents who care just as much as you do.
The Rainier Scholars community is now over 750 families strong. So there's a tremendous amount of strength and experience within that community.
You all have something to relate to and you're not going through it alone.
You know that there's people going through the same thing that you're going through.
You are both going through the same thing, so the same struggle kind of, and helping each other and building each other up and working together to make sure you get through that.
We are a very close-knit family, and as long as you're willing to put in the work, Rainier Scholars will provide you with support in order for you to achieve.
Support of those people around you, I think, is one of the hallmarks of Rainier Scholars, starting from the first day.
We walk beside students and families for 12 years, starting in 5th grade through middle school, high school, college, and beyond. We have a holistic, comprehensive approach, providing academic counseling and leadership and career development with a focus on cultural identity and resiliency.
Families and students applying to Rainier Scholars should know that it's a lot of work. There are a lot of nights where your kids are up really late doing homework.
When the work gets really hard, I ask my parents for help.
As a parent, I signed up for this. I knew it is going to be hard, a lot of sacrifices, driving back and forth, early mornings, late evenings.
And to see your kid there at times struggling to tears, quite honestly, and to see a bigger picture to where that's worth it in the end. Keeping our eye on the goal, in a sense, was one of our strategies that we used to get through that first summer.
The academic enrichment phase taught me about 3 major principles: integrity, perseverance, and courage.
We believe that children, even at age 10, are capable of building a high-level skill set. Skills like time management, organization, self-advocacy, even public speaking.
I've seen his confidence improve drastically since joining the program. Him taking initiative at home on certain things.
He has changed so much, like in a really good way. He has matured.
I think it's great to see all of the kids that I've worked with in my advisory grow in their confidence and then in the way that they move through their daily lives.
And they grow in their moral values, their integrity, and their belief in themselves.
Also, I really like about Rainier Scholars is that the teachers are really understanding about the work.
So they're very helpful and they're very genuine. Everyone there is there because they want to be, and they want to see your child succeed just as much as you do.
My job is to support you from now through college. You understand that? So that anything you need from me, you just ask.
We end the academic enrichment phase with the rites of passage ceremony. It is all at once a celebration of the accomplishment of a scholar over the past 14 months. It's a recognition of the sacrifice and support of their families, and it's a time to look forward to the next phase of the journey, when scholars will work to apply their skills in their middle school college prep settings.
I do feel like Elijah is prepared for middle school. He's ready to take all the challenges head on. Anything that he wants to try and achieve, he has the opportunity to do so.
Rainier Scholars has not only prepared him for middle school, I think he's ready for high school actually. Nobu has started to believe the wide future ahead of him, college.
I will be the first person in my family to go to a 4-year college. That's a major thing for my family. And everything that I do, I'm always having a goal at the end. If I do everything that Rainier Scholars has taught me and everything that my family wants from me, then I'm gonna be set for life.
One of the challenges that I experience is the idea that kids of color can't be successful in these rigorous academic spaces, and really wanting to challenge the narrative that's out there that says that we can't, because we've got 19 cohorts now that say otherwise. And so I think the more that we're able to share that message with people, then we'll start to break down some of that stigma. And that's not just within dominant culture, it's with kids of color as well, that this is what we're capable of.
Everyone has a different path towards a goal. And our goal, Rainier Scholars, that is college graduation. That is the opportunity to be able to give back to your community. That is the opportunity to leave a legacy not only for yourself, not for your family, but for future generations.